Three-receiver set. Green will throw it for the first time. And picked off! Intercepted by McCutcheon. And McCutcheon forced out of bounds inside the 10.
He was trying to throw it to Tony Gonzalez, and Gonzalez was on the ground. Caught his foot right there at the lower right. He got his foot tangled up, and he ends up going to the ground. Trent Green sees a standing Gonzalez when he releases the football. When the football gets there, Gonzalez is flat on the ground.
He sends Morgan in motion on a rollout. Holcomb throwing, low throw, and incomplete. Gardocki the holder. Ryan Keel will snap it. Dawson puts it through, and the Browns get on the board. After the turnover, Green intercepted by McCutcheon. They turn it into 3. Cleveland with the lead. How is he physically? He says, I'll let you know when I get hit. Trent Green, pump fake. Green slips a bit, gets rid of the football, and connects to Tony Richardson. Accelerating to midfield, and Green able to flip that ball to Richardson for a big gainer, 23 yards.
We must be stouter and tougher at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 17, Chiefs are moving in the wrong direction. Green throws, sideline toss to Eddie Kennison, and Kennison able to turn it upfield for a gain of 19 and a new set of downs for Kansas City. On a 1st and 10, spot the football just inside the 40. Green, play fake, throws it, outside throw to Tony Gonzalez, and Gonzalez gets involved early with a 16-yard pass and catch. 3 receptions in 2001. 1st and 10 on a toss. Holmes looking for the angle, and a collision towards the far side with Devin Bush. He got smacked after a gain of 5. 3rd and 4 in the red zone. Here's Green, steps up in the pocket, slings one out, catches made. Gonzalez fights off a tackle, works his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Robert Griffith fan, and Gonzalez made him pay. 17 yards lead. Trent Green on that drive, 4 for 4, 75 yards, and he got 6 on one play to Tony Gonzalez. For the injured Tim Couch, Jamel White in the backfield takes the handoff and runs into a crowd up the middle. Mike Mislowski, first man there, the best tacklers in the NFL.
But the fact is, you can't let Gonzalez off the line that easily.
On a quick slant to Jamel White, and he is spun down after a gain of 6 of Campbell and Sanders. Handoff, White trying to accelerate into the hole, and nowhere to run. He picks up a yard. Dwayne Clemens and Derek Ransom combined to make that stop.
Personal foul, dead ball on number 25, defense, 15 yards, first down.
Fit in here with the Browns.
Into Kansas City territory, line of scrimmage, the 41. Across the middle, Kevin Johnson. His first catch for a gain of 5, a short gain.
On and off the field.
4 receiver set on 3rd down. Holcomb throwing. Timing was off, and a flag comes down.
Pretty obvious.
Number 26, Kansas City, first down at the spot of the foul.
Ball better if they want to win in this league.
On a 2nd and 12. Give it off. Room to run. White heading towards the sideline. 3 tight end look. Play fake. Holcomb throwing over the middle and broken up. Hold it. And Dawson splits the uprights. Browns inch a bit closer. It's 7-6. Kansas City with the lead. We're late in the first quarter.
That's enough for me to watch.
Handoff, Priest Holmes. Holmes has some room, and then sprawled out as he got across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11. On 1st down, Holmes. Look at the moves. Priest Holmes cutting on a dime, and Will Shields provide that block up front. A gain of 8. 3rd receiver, he comes in motion. Green, short drop, and a quick throw to Priest Holmes, trying to create after the catch. And he is swung down by Corey Fuller. Here on 1st down, new set of downs to work with. Green, pump fake, has the safety valve in the flat. Michael Cloud. It's part of the nickel package for Cleveland. Little razzle-dazzle. Hall takes it. Dante Hall stretches for the 1st down.
Not your conventional 3rd and short yardage play. A lot of excitement there for Priest. Of course, it was Will's 7th Pro Bowl.
Yeah, a veteran.
Yeah, a veteran.
Dante Hall creating after the catch. And Hall crosses the 45 to the 44, a gain of 4 yards.
Real target for Green.
3rd and long. Green steps up in the pocket. Pressure's coming. Unloads a low throw. Dante Hall went down to get it. Is it a clean catch? Yes, to the 35.
Well, we might take a peek at this. What do you think? Dante Hall working inside in the slot. What do you think?
Rhetorical question, or are you asking me?
I'm asking you. Unfortunately, the only person that really matters what he thinks right now is Butch Davis. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, as folks, let's start our refresher course on the review system for this year. We always start. Here's another look. Does the ball sneak right there? It looked like the ball was between his arms on the field.
Trajectory of the football, it just looked like it was heading towards the ground.
After reviewing the play, the ball hit the ground. It is an incompleted forward pass.
High punt. Directional punting is his specialty. Looking for the corner. Did he get it?
No.
There's your answer. It's going back to the 20.
Ooh, a couple flags down here late.
Unnecessary roughness, number 30, Kansas City. It's a 15-yard penalty enforced from the 20-yard line because the result of the play was a touchback. Timeout.
Browns. Green has gotten just 1 carry, the rookie. Play action. Holcomb steps up, fires, finds the seam. It's Kevin Johnson. And Johnson is into Kansas City territory, a 22-yard gainer. Just a couple of weeks ago, Holcomb a rollout on 1st and 10. Puts it up top. Holcomb wide open, Northcutt. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quick strike ability. It started with another job of tremendous pass protection, but against the Kansas City zone, they completely lost track of Dennis Northcutt.
Long connection to Dennis Northcutt as Dawson adds the extra point. Holcomb has gotten his team in front, 13-7, 2nd quarter. Kansas City line, Willie Rofe is getting a rest. Marcus Spears in at left tackle. Here's Priest Holmes barreling his way through. Timeout. 5 receiver look. Empty backfield. Green steps up. Green scrambling. Lunges forward, and he's got the 1st down. Out near the 29-yard line. Brant Boyer cut him down low to make the stop. It's a gain of 5. Attitude when we sat down and chatted with him yesterday, trying to erase the memory of last year. Throws the long ball. Kennison, he had separation. Eddie Kennison is spun down at the 5-yard line by Anthony Henry. He beat him one-on-one. 2nd and goal. Holmes again, trying to get to the outside. He's got the edge. Kansas City touchdown.
And Dwayne Rudd right now is saying to himself, I cannot believe. Rudd has the angle. He's got the angle right now. Here comes Rudd in there and he thinks he has him, and he cannot believe that Priest Holmes put on enough of a burst to get around the corner.
Open crown.
Why? Because Pete Sampras hasn't won anything since 2000?
That works. Holcomb throwing to Mark Campbell. Out to midfield, and the connection good for 18 yards. 1st down. Here's Green. He took a pop as he got up to the 46-yard line. 2nd effort to the 45, a gain of 5, and it was Greg Wesley.
And they need that Terp to get out there.
Richie Owens steps in for him, number 97, and a quick slant for Kevin Johnson. That is a timing play that worked to perfection, a gain of 12, and Holcomb is throwing with confidence. 1st down, Cleveland.
Almost impossible to defend.
1st and 10 from the 33. Some chicanery. Back, Johnson throwing, wide open, Quincy Morgan, touchdown, Cleveland. 33 yards. In this 1st half. Dawson with the extra point. And they are all smiles on that Brown sideline right now.
The worst thing in the world had to be for Quincy Morgan waiting for the ball to get there. That must have seemed like 15 seconds waiting for that pass. everybody in a red jersey bought the run. And he really delivered a nice pass. A little flutter to it. A little flutter to it. Right there, you see Eric Warfield, who comes off of Quincy Morgan because he sees it's a run. And then
through 2 quarters of play. Cleveland 20, Kansas City 14. The score at halftime here in Ohio. Let's check in with Bonnie Bernstein.
All right, Butch Davis had no qualms about putting Kelly Holcomb in the game. How do you assess his command of your offense?
Well, I think our offense is moving the ball, and we're having some success. Certainly, our protection's been good. We've been able to throw the ball. We've got to generate a little bit more in the running game to kind of keep them honest. Defensively, we just got to do a better job, Bonnie, in third down situations. We've allowed them to convert on way too many third downs.
Coach, thanks.
That's sent into the sideline.
4 receivers on a 3rd and 9. Flags down. Quick throw underneath. Dennis Northcutt, and tackled just after he touched the football by Owens and Warfield. A gain of 4, but a penalty marker on that play.
Offside, 97 defense, 5 yards, repeat 3rd down.
Kelly Holcomb has been impressive so far, filling in for the injured Tim Couch. Holcomb on 3rd down. Fires over the middle. He got it to Johnson for a 1st down. Down to the 40-yard line. Basically every play. That hasn't been the case here.
And he said they were successful. They knocked the you-know-what out of him.
Holcomb, little sidearm toss to Quincy Morgan. And he's getting everybody involved, which has been as impressive as anything. A 9-yard gain as Bush just shy of midfield. On the handoff for Green. And a pile up as he got it to the 50-yard line. He needed 1 and should be enough for the 1st down. Now a starter. Full-time starter for the Chiefs. 2nd and 10 from the 50. Good poise by Holcomb to find Quincy Morgan. And Wesley made sure it didn't turn into a big gain. It's 5 yards. Well, Kansas City gives the appearance that they're coming. Holcomb steps up and throws right at the marker. And he makes the connection to King, the University of Miami product. In a matchup with Barty, it's enough for a 1st down. Each of the last 3 years, they're yearning for someone to step forward. Holcomb able to get rid of it on a sideline throw to Campbell.
And we are seeing some awesome blitz pickups by the Browns.
White in the backfield. Holcomb wants to throw it again. Out of the pocket, slings it to Jamel White underneath. And White once again creates after the catch as he accelerates inside the 20-yard line, just shy of the 15. Just short of the 15-yard line. They'll run it. White with a head of steam. Down to the 6. He got a block from Quincy Morgan. White again. Cuts it back. Jamel White finds the hole for a gain of 3 inside the 5. For Cleveland. Holcomb fakes the pitch. Fires. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. Andre Davis. Years. And they have put 27 points on the board with a backup quarterback, Kelly Holcomb, to the rookie Davis. They lead by 13. Hall will move forward and catch it at the 14. Hall stutter step. Whoa. Trying to bust it to the outside. Comes back to the inside. And crosses the 40 to the 44-yard line. 6. Hall in motion. Green. Deep drop. Unloads. Wide open. And there's Morton on cue, catching cleanly at the 39 in Cleveland territory. 2nd and 12. Spread formation. 5 receivers. Green looks up. Middle of the field. Tony Gonzalez, that big target. Down to the 10-yard line, just short of it. They'll spot it at the 11. Touchdown and a pick. On the pitch, Holmes. Smelled out by Robert Griffin. He sniffed it from the start. It's a loss of 3. Needed a field general defensively. They feel they've got that with Griffin. Green, plenty of time. Good catch by Gonzalez with the hands. And down to the 5-yard line, Earl Holmes involved in the stop. Here's Ron Blum.
Holding, number 77, Kansas City, 10 yards, repeat 2nd down.
Back to the all-pro form he was.
7th penalty on Kansas City, and dare we say 8.
And you know what? Willie Roaf rocked a little bit in his stance. I'm not sure he's the one they got, but he definitely moved a little.
False start, number 77,
Yep.
Kansas City. 5 yards, repeat second down.
Now a 3rd and 28. Out of the shotgun. Green. Little flip. Here's Holmes. Priest Holmes shedding tacklers and finally brought down at the 15. Anthony Henry among those involved. Gives Morton Anderson a makeable field goal. 33-yard attempt for Anderson. It's good. Morton Anderson inching closer to the all-time points leader, Gary Anderson. He entered 98 points away from passing. Flag down.
Well, no question, Barty was grabbing Johnson all the way towards the end zone. They'll call this holding, I think, instead of interference. Watch this. Northcutt goes to the inside on Bart. There was one hold, but the big one's going to come right here. He's clawing it. You can't do that. You cannot.
Out of the gun. Underneath pass. Andre King. Consecutive field goals made. And that streak lives on. Dawson puts 3 on the board from 35 yards away, and Cleveland extends the lead 30-17. That's going in the laundry. Dante Hall, 2 yards deep in the end zone, takes it out, bounces off a tackler. Hall across the 40 to the 44-yard line. Even last year, second half of the season, you could see the learning curve. He started to dominate. Thrown to Eddie Kennison. Kansas City unable to run the football.
National Football League, and he's made a recovery.
On 1st and 10 from the 40. Green goes to Tony Gonzalez. And Gonzalez makes the catch at the 26-yard line. Robert Griffith, the tackle, 14 yards through the air.
I think the ordinary guys need it.
Draw play. Holmes on 1st down. Priest Holmes breaking free. Oh, what an individual effort by Holmes, and a touchdown.
And right now, Devin Bush, that guy right there, number 23, is embarrassed.
A critical 3rd down here. Cleveland with a chance to use up more clock. And it's not going to happen. Holcomb brought down. Did he lose the football?
Oh, yes.
Kansas City's got it. Dwayne Clemens came firing in on Kelly Holcomb.
The pressure is going to come from the left side. Take a look right here. And let's see, Kelly had the ball out in front of him, didn't sense that it was coming from behind, and had it knocked away. Tremendous hustle by Clemens. He gets the ball, knocks it loose, and the
Kansas City, they trail 30-24. Handoff, Holmes, big hole. Holmes accelerates to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And it's Priest Holmes, 3rd of the day.
And they go right back to their offensive left side, the right side of the Browns defense.
In front, 31-30, a new career high, 3 touchdowns for Priest Holmes. It happened very quickly, as Dan just said, but KC leads it. This afternoon, right up until he coughed up the football on their last drive. Quick out pattern to Quincy Morgan, 31-30.
Here comes the all-out blitz.
Play action. Holcomb unloads to midfield, and Andre Davis. Out of the shotgun. Holcomb steps up, throws it right at the marker, and Davis gets leveled by Barty.
The spot here is everything. I think they're going to give him the 1st down.
Cleveland now in business in Kansas City territory. Holcomb up top, wide open. Quincy Morgan lunging. Touchdown. Holcomb checking off. Handoff. White driven back by this Kansas City defense.
That's where that lack of running game. The crowd are a little uneasy with that call, but you've got to try to run it. But the Browns just haven't done it with any success throwing the ball.
Absolutely.
So I guess they tried to change the pace. Look at this strike by Kelly Holcomb. Now, granted, the guy he's throwing to is wide open after William Barty fell down. Barty completely fooled right there by Morgan heading up the field. And because of the coverage, he had no outside help. Jason Belzer can't get over there until too late. Cleveland, that's a stunning number.
1st and 10. From their own 26, the Chiefs operate. Green in the pocket. Green rifles to the sideline. Caught by Kennison. Kansas City driving. Handoff. Priest Holmes. Able to elude a couple of tackles from behind, and he gains 4 as 8-yard line. This is a 2nd and 6 for Kansas City. Out of the shotgun. Green wants to throw it. Tony Gonzalez gets himself free for a 1st down catch at the 38. 1 year, $3 million contract for Gonzalez. Pump fake. And again, some razzle-dazzle. They hand it off to Priest Holmes. Holmes with a stutter step move. And forced out of bounds at the 16-yard line. 15th 100-yard game for Priest Holmes. Tony Richardson gets a crack at this Cleveland defense. And he hits the hole hard for a gain of almost 9. Kansas City looking to regain the lead. Handoff. Holmes. Holmes cuts it inside for the touchdown. Priest Holmes with a monster day. His 4th touchdown of the afternoon. And Kansas City goes back in front. Holmes out of the backfield. They're going to throw it. Green. Green on a scramble. Trent Green looking to run it in. Green spilled out at the goal line.
He didn't get it.
This is the shot that Blum will look at. He gets leveled in midair and tries to stretch out across at the last moment.
Keep in mind, everybody, I don't want to be redundant in saying this, but the ruling on the field was that he did not get across.
The extra point is no good. The runner was down short of the goal line.
Not enough. Not enough video to... Holcomb with a pump fake. Holcomb has a man open. It's Kevin Johnson, and he is quickly devoured by William Barty in front with a 2nd and 5 at their own 37. Holcomb filling in for the injured Tim Couch. Underneath pass. Is it a clean catch at the 48-yard line? That is the question right now.
Yes, it is.
Left. 4th quarter. Out of the shotgun. Off the fake. Timing pattern down the sideline. Kevin Johnson into Kansas City territory and out of bounds. Just short of the 30-yard line.
Kevin Johnson, as he's been doing all day with the little fake to the inside. Warfield knows he's got help over the top, but Greg Wesley, the safety, late coming over. Holcomb, a marvelous day for him and the team.
On a handoff for Jamel White, emerging through a hole, and he gets to the 25-yard line. 3-yard gain. In motion, Kevin Johnson. They go conservative. Jamel White up the middle. Ryan Sims, the rookie, number 6 pick, first man there to move him backwards. Yard attempt. Gardocki will hold it. Dawson. He's got it. Browns regain the lead.
Oh, there goes a penalty flag. Well after the play was over, something happened out on the field.
Field goal is good. After the field goal, we have a dead ball taunt on number 17, Cleveland. 15 yards assessed on the kickoff.
The holder, Gardocki.
It should be a 90-yard penalty for taunting by the holder.
Dante Hall is waiting. Hall has to go to the other side of the field to get it.
What a kick.
From the 20. Hall to the 30. Remains on his feet to the 35. And brought down at the 36-yard line. A 20-yard return. James Jackson on special teams made sure that he brought him down by Phil Dawson.
And this is what had happened right here. Trent Green tried to get into the end zone on a 2-point conversion. He was inches short. Outs left.
7 defensive backs for Cleveland. Green steps up in the pocket. Green, pump fake, and slides down at the 47. Only 10 seconds left. A 39-37. Green takes the snap. Green steps up. Under some heat. He got rid of it. John Tate is running with the football. Flags come down, and Tate is forced out of bounds at the 25.
Let me tell you something. Dwayne Rudd threw his helmet while the play was going on. That's a defensive penalty. The game can't end on a defensive penalty.
Unsportsmanlike penalty. Number 57, Cleveland, threw his helmet during the play. It's a tack-on penalty, half the distance to the goal. Extend the down. One untimed down.
This is unbelievable. The game cannot end on a defensive penalty. Rudd throwing his helmet is going to give the Chiefs an opportunity for a field goal here to win the game. Look at him there on the left side of your screen. He doesn't even know that John Tate is running with the football. The play is still going on.
Warrior in the NFL. 30 yards away. Anderson. He nails it. Kansas City wins.
And Dwayne Rudd goes down as making one of the biggest mistakes in Cleveland Browns history.
The Chiefs have just pulled off a miracle down the stretch. And they pull it off 40-39 over the Browns. Oh, what a finish.
Dwayne Rudd, what are you absolutely thinking about? Have you lost your mind?
And people will say that they see 0-0 on the clock. That doesn't make a difference. If the play is still going,
Anderson right here on the field goal.
Our Jay Glazer, our insider, spoke with Mike Pereira, the NFL Director of Officials, and said that was the proper call. And Morton Anderson wins it there at the gun, 40-39.